Hi friends, welcome to your 15-minute post-workout flow. My name is Robyn and I will be guiding you through today's practice. So you will need a strap for some of today's stretches. We will be doing a bit of static stretching. You're welcome to try the stretches without, so I will show you some variations that you can do without the strap, but if you have one, please feel free to grab it. You can use a belt or a resistance band, just like I am here, or if you have a yoga strap, that would be great. So we're going to get started lying on our back, and we'll start with the strap. And our first pose, we'll take our strap over the ball of the foot. So you can bring the left foot to the floor, and we'll take our right foot to the ceiling. We'll wrap our strap around just below the ball of the foot and think about flexing the heel towards the ceiling as you pull on your strap. So we want to think about using our arms, not so much our shoulders. So we shouldn't feel like we're shrugging or rolling the shoulders off of the mat. And if you're not feeling the stretch, you can use a bit more arm strength or bring the hands up a little bit higher on the band. And that will allow you to pull your foot a little bit closer to your head. You should still feel like your tailbone is on the floor here. And if you don't have a band, you can still bring your leg up in the same position. Just wrap your hands around the calf instead, or maybe the thigh, and we'll work on straightening the leg. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And 1 more breath, big inhale. Exhale, pull on your band a little bit more. Let's take our band into the right hand. We'll bring our left hand to the left hip as we let our leg fall open to the right side. So, I have to move over a little bit here. So we'll let our leg just gently fall to the right, but we want to keep our low back nice and flat to the floor. Hence why we have the left hand on the left hip, just as a reminder to tell it to stay put. So just letting the right leg hang in the right hand, keeping it as straight as you can. I'm going to take 1 more breath here. And bring it back through to center. We'll unhook the right foot and switch sides. So we'll plant the right foot down, extend the left leg to the ceiling. You can bring your band just below the ball of the foot. Go ahead and flex the heel towards the ceiling. Grab where is comfortable on the band for you as you use your arm strength, not so much your shoulders, to pull the leg a little bit closer to your head. Low back staying flat on the floor. We'll take a few breaths here. Maybe with each one, you give your band a little bit of a pull. Or again, if you don't have a band, you can just take the leg nice and straight, grab the hands over the calf. One more breath here. And let's take our band into the left hand as we let the leg fall to the left side. We'll bring our hand just over the right hip, reminding it to stay put. See if you can push your left leg straight. So you should feel the stretch down the adductor, the inner thigh. Just sending your breath to those muscles. Shoulders staying down and back onto your mat. And let's come all the way back through to center. We'll place the foot back down on the floor and we're going to turn to our stomach. So we'll keep our band close by. We'll take a prone quad stretch. So once you've turned, we'll take our heel. Let's take our right heel to the bum. And up to you, you can take your band or strap, whatever you have, wrap it around the foot and use your right hand to pull it towards the glute, or if you're comfortable enough to grab the foot and pull it towards the glute, that's an option as well. So please choose whatever variation feels best for you. And once you've found that, we'll go ahead and squeeze the glutes, push the hips deeper into the floor as you pull on the foot. So that should deepen the stretch down through the quad, the front of the thigh. 2 more breaths here. And let's release the right foot. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So either switching your band to the top of the left foot or bringing the foot to the hand. We'll engage the glutes, press the hips into the floor as you pull the left heel towards the glute this time. See if you can keep the knees nice and close together as well here. One more breath here. Exhale, press the hips a bit further. And go ahead and release the left foot. We're going to press up into our tabletop. We'll move into some upper body stretch. So let's bring the shoulders over the wrists, knees below the hips. And we'll inhale, reach the right hand up, look up to that hand. Exhale, feed it all the way through for your thread the needle, relaxing the right shoulder onto the ground. Keep a strong press through the left hand, left shoulder away from the ear. So you should feel this through the right back of the shoulder, maybe into the neck a little bit. See if you can straighten your hips back out. If they swiveled a little bit, that's okay. And let's press through the left hand. We'll open all the way up one more time. Eyes following the fingertips. And we'll place the right hand back down. We'll take a few cat-cow before we switch sides. So we'll inhale round the spine, tuck the chin to the chest, tuck the tailbone under. And exhale, arch, looking forward. Let's take 2 or 3 more here, stretching through the spine, low back. Exhale, let it all go in your cow. Even in our cool down, some dynamic movements can still feel good. And let's take our thread the needle on the other side. So coming back to a neutral spine position, back nice and flat. We inhale, reach the left hand up to the ceiling. And exhale, feed it through, coming all the way down. See if you can relax the shoulder onto the floor. Relax the head. If that's a bit too much for you, you can also place a block under the head here. And we'll keep pressing through the right hand. Both shoulders away from the ears. One more breath here. Big inhale. Exhale, press through the right palm. And let's open all the way back up one more time with the left hand. And place it back down on the mat. We'll tuck our toes, get ready to push back to our downward dog. Take a moment to pedal out one foot then the other so we can use this as a nice calf stretch. Hamstrings, down dog is a great full body stretch. So let's take a few more on each side. Take a moment to push one heel then the other down to the floor. And let's come back to center. Exhale, push both heels towards the floor. And we'll inhale, right leg up to the ceiling. 3-leg dog, stretch it nice and long. And we'll bring it through for our pigeon pose. So right knee to right wrist. We'll stretch the left leg nice and long. And once you have found a spot that feels good for you, you don't want to be leaning over onto the right hip. We'll stay even with both hips. We'll stay high if that's comfortable for you, or you can come down to the forearms. Maybe you let the head hang heavy. Maybe you can take a place a block, under the head if that's comfortable for you, if you have one. Or you can even cross the hands, relax the head all the way down. So we'll stay for 3 to 4 breaths here, stretching through the hip, through the right glute, maybe even into the left hip flexor a little bit, depending how tight they are for you. One more breath here. Exhale, relax the head. And let's press the hands back up if you were folded all the way down. Tuck the left toes. We'll push back to our downward dog, hips to the ceiling. And we inhale, left leg lifts, reaching up for our 3-leg dog. Exhale, come through for your pigeon pose, left knee to left wrist. Stretch the right foot to the back of the mat. And we can stay lifted here, or you're welcome to fold down. Whatever variation, you can maintain the breath as long as you don't feel like you need to stress or clench against the pose. No need to force it. And again, we'll stay for 3 to 4 breaths. One more breath here. See if you can relax the jaw, unclench the teeth. And let's come all the way up if you were folded. This time we'll bring our right leg around, sit over onto the left hip. Bring the bottoms of the feet together for your butterfly fold. And once you're here, you can stay with the hands just above the ankles, or maybe you walk the hands forward. Wherever feels best for you, we'll take a big breath in, roll the shoulders down and back, pull the chest through. And exhale, fold forward. Once you've found a place where you can feel your stretch, let the head hang heavy. Relax the shoulders. A great way to wind down from your workout. Stretch a little bit of everything. And just calm down the mind. Sometimes doing our strength training can get the brain going. And we need to cool it back down as well. So let's walk the hands back in, rolling the chest up slowly, shoulders, and bringing the head up last. Let's lean back onto our hands. We'll take a few windshield wipers each way just to finish up. So you want to have your ankle even with the knee even with the hip, 90-degree angle on both sides. And we'll just switch back and forth, take about 5 or so each way. bringing the knees towards the floor. If they don't come all the way down, that's okay. And let's bring the feet together for a cross-legged position. And that is it for your post-workout stretch. I hope you're feeling loosened up, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for joining, and namaste.